At first, I didn't really think it was out of the options necessarily. I felt like I still had what it took, but after a couple years of, I shouldn't say a couple years, after a couple months of just kind of going through some rough things, and you know, eventually it started to take a toll on me. And at the end of last year, I was like pretty much over racing. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it. Obviously, we want to make this a living and have this as a job. And last year, I just didn't have the results I wanted, and really mentally took a toll on me. And after that, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do in the future. Yeah, it's changed a lot. It was obviously on the Geico Honda team, and my path was, you know, like you said, pretty clear and pretty set in stone. And then, unfortunately, you know, some things happened. They had to shut their doors. I bounced around between a few different places over the years, but finally getting comfortable on my Kawasaki. You know, it's a big change from what I was riding, and I'm feeling good. I think this year's a good example of that, just how comfortable I am on this bike. And you know, I believe that the change was good for me, and obviously the results are showing. Last year it was really hard. I was riding for a team, but I live in California and they were based on the East Coast, and it was just me and a mechanic pretty much at the practice track. So didn't have as many resources as some of the other teams have, and I came in with a little more expectation and confidence than reality. And when I got to those first couple of races, it was like getting punched in the mouth. Like it hurt. Like I was not even close to where I thought I would be, speed wise, like energy wise. I just struggled would basically be the best way to put it. So yeah, it was a lot harder than I thought it would ever be. Honestly, there was no real highs. Like, it took me, I think, 5 races to make my first main event. Like, I went to the first round thinking that I could be a top 15 guy pretty easily, and going into the second qualifying at Minneapolis, I wasn't even in the night show. And I was actually telling somebody this the other day, like, if I made the main event last year, like, that was kind of, my day was over, you know? I wasn't really racing for position anymore. Like, obviously I wanted to do as good as I possibly could, but you know, I didn't really have the stamina for that. Like, I didn't have the stamina to ride for 15 minutes for sure at a race pace. And this year I come in with, I'm just ready to go, no matter what time I'm on the track, if it's practice or racing. Like, I'm always trying to get better, and I have what it takes this year, where last year it was opposite. I think we got that on camera. I hope we did. Like, you go outside, you go in three, but then you're going inside down at the end. Like, this would slow you down, and then you get the faster line there. So I'd call it a 4-on. Because you have 3 places to land, and then you land on the 4th spot.
Depends on who you ask. RC ain't about it, dude.
4-on, off, supercross stick. Like this, and look at the fans. Got a couple things I need to work on. Made some bike changes in between, and we're going up for qualifying 1 in about 30 minutes, so we'll lay down some speed.
free practice, qualifying 1, both were a little rough. For some reason, I just couldn't find the flow on the track. It was a little bit slick, a little bit muddy, and yeah, overall I just struggled a little bit. And then qualifying 2, I knew it was kind of crunch time, and I knew I kind of just had to shape it up or go to the LCQ. So I think about 3/4 of the way through, I did my fastest lap. So starting P10 tonight, excited for the night show and ready to make it happen tonight.
By the way, fans, if you did purchase messages right now, take a look at the ribbon boards around the stadium because we are sitting up right there. Happy birthdays and a long love out to everyone here on the air.
I know you don't want to hear this for the 100th time. You're clearly better than a bunch of dudes in front of you. You're easily a top 10 guy. If you
I can
like
ride
that.
with Derek all day. Kelly. Like,
Yeah, we saw that.
I know. I'm just telling you, Kelly's
You can go
a top
faster.
10 guy.
But Derek Drake pressed you.
Derek Drake didn't put any pressure on me until my bars were my 10. You have to understand where I'm coming from. I understand where you're coming from. I fully understand. I got it.
We got it. No worries. Hey, right now I need your motorcycle. Okay? I need his motorcycle over here.
Big boy!
Yeah, we're checking stuff today.
Gosh darn it. Yeah, first main event was not good by any means. I got off to a terrible start. Did a wheelie off the gate, and then we got a red flag restart. So I thought that would be my time to get some redemption, and I did the same exact thing. So first lap, I jumped into the back of a guy, and then tipped over. I just hit him, tipped over, blew my clutch lever off, literally 4 corners into the race. So I had to put my bike in neutral and push it and bang it into gear to even get it to go. So I pretty much just rode around and did what I could. Second one, I came out, mediocre start. Had some good speed. I was right behind Derek Kelly for a little bit, and then I was making a move on another guy, and I overjumped the triple, and my bars went down to my tank. You know, nobody's fault. These main events it's a mad dash when you get back. You know, you don't have much time to get ready for the next race, so we had to make some bar adjustments after the first one because I went down, and then you know, like I said, mad dash scramble, just forgot to tighten the clamps. Third race, I got a good gate pick, lined up inside of the box right next to Jet, and got off to, I don't know, I think I was in 3rd place, I want to say. Had a good ride going for, I don't know, it must have been, what would you say, Craig? Maybe a lap and a half? 2 laps? Yeah. And then, I don't know, some guy decided that he would go to the inside on the split, and I was going outside, and as I was coming out, I had more momentum, I was carrying more speed, and he looked over and went left on me, completely connected with me. I was leaned into his bike, and he sucked me into the wheel, and he was pinned the whole time. I mean, if any of you guys have ever had somebody in your back wheel, you know what it's like. The bike's not going anywhere. So I don't know what the guy was doing, to be completely honest. I mean, like I said, you usually feel someone in your wheel, but he was just pinned, and you know, I got sucked in pretty much all the way to my butt. Blew my pants apart. Luckily, I was wearing my Asterix knee braces, and helps me, you know, stay together. It could have been a lot worse. Same with my Fox boots. My ankle was fully wrapped up in the wheel, and that was pretty much the end of my race. Ruined my pants. My whole ass was out in front of America. I got up, and literally my pants were probably down to like right here, below my waist, and that was pretty much it. I tried to keep pulling them up and keep them together, but as you can see, my underwear are hammered. Front's not too bad, back is destroyed, pants are toasted. So yeah, at the end of the day, you know, some days you're riding good and you get bad results. Some days you're, you know, maybe not riding so good and you can get some good results. So today was just one of those unlucky days. But yeah, overall I'm not happy with where I finished, but I'm happy with how I rode and, you know, what I did on the track. And yeah, I'm looking forward to, I think we go to New Jersey next, East-West Shootout. So getting ready for that. And yeah, overall happy with my night for, you know, the circumstances that were given to me.